Hello everyone and welcome back to Villainous. We got the Fate pile shuffled, we got the Villain pile shuffled. We have 20 rounds to win. We have this Fate dice here that we roll Fate ourselves. If we roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's a 10-sided dice, so that means we have a 40% chance of being fated. We are playing Ursula today, and Ursula wins if she starts her turn with the Trident and the crown at Ursula's lair. So let's begin. We start by drawing 4 cards. And our starting hand is Trickery. During their turn, if another player has 6 or more power, you may play Trickery, reveal and play 1 card from that player's Fate deck. So I'm thinking, for this card, if we meet the condition, we'll just draw a card from our villain deck instead. I think that's what we'll do. So change form, costs 1 power. Move the lock token to either Ursula's lair or the palace. We have the lock token there. So it's either at the palace or Ursula's location, or Ursula's lair. 2 power to play this binding contract, which says attach binding contract to a hero who is not at Eric's ship. That hero is defeated when they are moved to Eric's ship. And the Cauldron costs 1 power to play. And I have to activate it, and when I do activate it, gain 2 power for each binding contract in your realm. Okay, that is that. So let's move to the shore. Let's gain 3 power. Let's pay 1 power to play the Cauldron at Ursula's lair. And let's discard Trickery. And we're actually going to discard Change Form. We'll hold on to this binding contract. Let's end that turn, see if we get fated. 10 we do not. Move down around 19. Draw back up to 4 by drawing 3 cards. So we got Grow Giant. Perform, it costs 1 to play. And it says, perform 1 available action at a location adjacent to Ursula, even if the location is locked. And then we have 2 other binding contracts, which are the same as this one, except we have to move, for this one, a hero to Ursula's lair. And let me see, did I get that? In Ursula's lair. And then in this one, to the palace, which is over here. So, why don't we move here? We'll gain 1 power. Let's discard Grow Giant. We're also going to discard the contract for the palace, because we can't really move anyone to the palace while it's locked. And we're pretty sure we're going to keep this one locked, because that worked pretty well for us last game. So let's end that turn there. 5, we do not get fated. Move down around 18, draw back up to 4. 2 cards to do that. Oops, we're at 18. 18. Alright. Let's see. So we have the shore, Ursula's lair, and the Eric's ship. So we have all those. Okay, so let's go here. We're going to get 3 power. And let's play 1, or pay 1 power to play Divination. Reveal cards from your deck until you reveal a binding contract. Put that binding contract into your hand, discard the rest. Oops. Well, neither of those are binding contracts. Well, at least we're getting rid of a lot of these cards that we do not need. We're looking for the crown and the trident, but even that won't be useful for us for this card. Right now we need to just get a contract. Wow, we're going through... Oh man, we didn't want to get rid of him. Okay, there we go. Got our contract. Wow, did we really go through that many to get that contract? That seems like a lot that we just went through. And we discarded that one. Wow. Okay, so we went through a lot of the deck just to get that contract. Let's discard that card. Put that back in our hand. We can discard, and you know what? Let's discard at least one of these. So we have these three, which go for this location, this location, this location. Okay. Oh, is this still... Just want to make sure this is in a good area for the camera. Okay. Hang on a second, let me just look at the camera. Okay, that looks fine. So that's it for that round. Got through a big portion of Ursula's deck. 5, we do not get faded. Move down to round 17. Draw 1 card. Another contract. Wow. Okay. Let's move here. Gain 1 power. We'll discard this one because we have 2 of them. And that's it for that turn. Let's see if we get faded. A 9, we do not. Move down to round 16, draw 1 card. Change form, which again we don't need. So let's go back here. We'll gain 3 power. We'll discard change form, and we'll end that turn. Because what we're trying to do is get through, we do not get faded on a 5. We're trying to move down around 15, get through this deck as fast as possible so that we can get the crown and the Triton out of here. And there's only 1 copy of each of those. Okay, here we go, the Triton, that's what we wanted. Okay, oops, sorry about moving the camera there. So let's go, why don't we go... Really doesn't matter. Let's just go here. We'll gain the 1 power. Got a lot of power going on. We're going to spend 4 power to play the Trident there. And let's just read that for everyone. So it costs 4 to play. And it says, when Trident is played, find King Triton and play him to this location. Attach Trident to him. When King Triton is defeated, Trident is returned to Ursula at the same location. So let's find King Triton. Wow, okay. Of course. And so, let's see. And play him to this location. Okay, so we're playing him to that location. You know what we should have done is played the Trident here so that King Triton would go there, and then we can just move him here. But anyways, oh well. Learn for next time. So let's shuffle this as best we can. It's not easy to shuffle 15 and less cards. So okay, I think that's fine. So that was that. We played a card, we got that. We can discard, but we don't want to. So that is it for that turn. Let's see if we get faded. How much you want to bet we will? A 6, so we do not. Wow, haven't gotten faded at all yet. And we are already at round 14. So more than a quarter through the game. And have not gotten faded yet other than Trident pulling out Triton. Okay. So, Jetson. Move a hero, so he costs 2 to play, and I have to activate him, and if I do, I can move a hero from Jetson's location to an adjacent unlocked location. So why don't we go here, we'll get 3 power. Let's play Binding Contract. Which one do we want to do? Let's do this one. So it's going to cost us 2 power. We'll play that on King Triton. And then we're going to spend another 2 power for our second card. We can play 2 cards here. And we're going to play Jetsam there, I think. Yeah, we'll play him there. And we're not going to discard anything. And, yeah, that'll have to be that. Okay, so let's see if we get faded. 7, we do not. Move down round 13. We can draw 2 cards. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. That is exactly the card that I wanted. Okay, so we will move here. We will spend 1 power. Oops, not 2, just 1. Only need to spend 1. Wait. The cost of play a binding contract or effect that targets King Triton is increased by 1 power. So it would have cost me 1 extra to play that on him. So let me get rid of that. And it's going to cost me 1 extra to play this on him. So let me get rid of that. There. So now I can do that. I'm going to move. So just so you know, costs 1 power to play this. This is Whirlpool. Move a hero to any unlocked location. So I'm going to move King Triton to Eric's ship with this card. Boom. So the contract will activate and kill him because he's at this location. So King Triton is vanquished from that or defeated. And the Triton immediately gets moved down. And these abilities are activated or immediately available, so I'll get 1 power, excuse me. And I will move this over here. There. Okay, so all we need now is the crown, and it's got to be one of these 2 cards. Only 2 cards left. So that's it for that round. Let's see if we get faded. A 5, we do not. Wow, we have not gotten faded at all this game. And it's, you know, just under a 50% chance. It's, you know, 40% chance of getting faded. And if any of you've seen the Evil Queen playthrough, I mean, we were faded a lot in that. Okay. Arrogance. Let's see. Get that in the frame. It's a condition card. During their turn, if another player defeats a hero with a strength of 4 or more, you may play Arrogance, draw 3 cards into your hand, then discard any 3 cards. Okay. So what we're going to do is go here. We'll get 3 power. We're going to discard with a discard action, Arrogance. And we're going to keep everything else. End that turn. 5, we still do not get faded. Round 11, we draw a card to get back up to 4. And of course we have the crown. So now, let's see, where will we go? I mean, I guess we'll just go here. We'll take 1 power. We'll play for 4 power the crown. And that's it. So now, because we are 1 turn away from winning, because all we have to do is start our turn and we win, because we have both the crown and the Triton at Ursula's lair. So all we have to do is start our turn and we win. So instead of rolling the fate dice, let's automatically fate ourselves, as is our tradition here, right before we win. Let's automatically fate ourselves. We'll draw 2 cards and see if any of those 2 cards would prevent us from winning at the start of our turn. So let's see. Scuttle. When Scuttle is played, search Ursula's fate discard pile for an item and attach it to Scuttle. That would not prevent us from winning. And search Ursula's fate discard pile for a hero with a strength of 4 or less. Play that hero to Ursula's location. So that will prevent us from winning. So that is the one that we will play. It gets played to Ursula's location. I think it prevents us from winning. Let me see. Actually, I don't think it does prevent us from winning. Actually, it does not prevent us from winning because nothing tells me to put this back in his hand. I'm gonna consult the Ursula villain guide just to make sure that there's not some like hidden rule that's not on any of the cards where Triton just automatically brings the Triton out. So must be on your side of the board. They are. Okay. Changing form. I don't really do that. When he's defeated, return it to my side of the board. Okay. When you play the Triton, immediately find him and play him. But doesn't say anything about that. Just tells you how the contracts work. Okay, so, yeah, so that is it. So, what would happen is we would move to round 10. At the halfway point of the game, we would draw a card. So we would have to reshuffle the villain deck because we don't have anything to draw from. I'll just do that, you know, real quick because it doesn't really matter what we draw because we won. So let's see what we got just for fun. Grow Giant. Okay. So yeah, I mean, with 10 more rounds to go, and without getting faded even once, other than the automatic fate at the second to last round, we were not faded once, but I mean, we won pretty easily, pretty quickly. And let's see, how long was this video? This video was just under 17 minutes by the time I won. So yeah, that was pretty easy. The fate dice was really easy on me today, and for people who've seen the other videos, you know that's not always the case. But anyways, so that's it. We won as playing Ursula. Doesn't matter what we drew at the end there. Nothing could block us from winning. So that is it. It is time for us to recite the litany of the meme. The night is dark and full of terrors, but I know that we will live long and prosper, for the Force will be with us always against the forces of he who must not be named, as we keep it secret, keep it safe, in the name of Muad'Dib. So, say we all. I messed it up, but you know what it is.